In today's lesson, we'll be learning about slope with a focus on horizontal and vertical lines. In a previous lesson, we learned that slope describes the steepness of a line. To find the steepness of a line, you can draw a right triangle underneath that line. The height would be the rise and the base would be the run. Slope would then be equal to rise over run. You can also find the slope of a line if you know the coordinates or address of 2 points on that line. Slope would then be equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 is actually just another way to find the rise of this triangle, and x2 minus x1 is just another way to find the run of this triangle. The green line below is a horizontal line. We've been given the coordinates or address of 2 points on that line, which means we can find the slope. I'm going to begin by writing down my known information. One of the coordinates of the points was 2 and 4. The other coordinate was 7 and 4. Next, I'm going to replace some of these variables with their known values. I'm going to replace y2 with the number 4. Next, I'm going to replace y1 with the number 4. After that, I'm going to replace x2 with the number 7. And last, I'm going to replace x1 with the number 2. We can now simplify. 4 subtract 4 is equal to 0, and 7 subtract 2 is equal to 5. 0 over 5 is the same thing as 0 divided by 5, which becomes 0. Therefore, the slope of this horizontal line is 0. Now, there is a shortcut you can use to remember the slope of a horizontal line. A horizontal line is flat, which means it has no steepness. And the word no as a number means 0. Therefore, this is a shortcut to remember that the slope of a horizontal line is always 0. The green line below is a vertical line. We are given the coordinates or address of 2 points on that line, which means we can find the slope of this vertical line. I'm going to start by writing down some of the given information. We know the coordinates of 2 points on this line. One of them was 3 and 2, and the other one was 3 and 7. Next, we want to replace some of these variables with their known values. I'm going to replace y2 with the number 7. Next, I'm going to replace y1 with the number 2. After that, I'm going to replace x2 with the number 3. And finally, I'm going to replace x1 with the number 3. We can now simplify. 7 subtract 2 gives you 5, and 3 subtract 3 gives you 0. 5 over 0 is the same thing as 5 divided by 0. Now, if you put this into a calculator, it will give you an error message. We can't say that the slope is equal to error. We can say that the slope is equal to undefined. Therefore, the slope of a vertical line is undefined. Now, there is a shortcut to remember the slope of a vertical line. This vertical line is extremely steep. I would say that it actually has unlimited steepness. The word unlimited starts with the same 2 letters as undefined. Therefore, the slope of a vertical line is always undefined.